Let's explore the final tale from Mos Eisley about a possible time jumper called Heggs' Tale. A human male sat at a bar, relaxing, when suddenly two aliens began to argue. The argument escalated, and in a blink of an eye, the entire bar descended into chaos, with patrons trading blows and blaster fire. Calmly, he stood up, walked out with his mysterious cargo, complaining about his interrupted relaxation and the heat that comes from the twin suns of Tatooine. Outside, he spotted a young man sipping a drink on a bench. Fixated on the drink of Sheen Ray, he pleaded for a sip, but the younger man refused, trying to enjoy his drink in peace. The old man began rambling and pulled from his bag a grumpfeg, or at least that's what he called it. The mention of such a rare item piqued the young man's interest. Threatening his mysterious beggar, he revealed himself as a bounty hunter, saying he had never met anyone lucky enough to see, let alone survive, a grumpf creature. The old man continued, insisting he was telling the truth and holding up an egg, claiming it contained the sweetest nectar in the galaxy. He offered the bounty hunter a taste in exchange for a drink and introduced himself as Sam Heggs. Taking a sip, Heggs launched into his tale. It began with Heggs hunting bemis for their hides, a hot commodity. While searching, he stumbled upon a large batch of purple eggs that he couldn't identify. He consulted with his space manual. He learned they were grumpf eggs, set to hatch in spring. Living off the land, he decided to collect and cook them for food on his harsh journey. While gathering the eggs, he heard a loud screech. He climbed a snowy perch and found himself overlooking a vast jungle. Heggs couldn't believe it. The barren, uninhabitable biome he had been trudging through was suddenly teeming with life. He descended into the jungle to explore and stumbled upon a frantic man searching for his ship. Heggs saw the source of the man's fear, a massive purple T-Rex-like creature. The grumpf towered over him and charged past Heggs as if he weren't there. The creature demolished the man's ship, and Heggs sprang into action, shouting for the man to climb a tree while firing his blaster carbine at the beast. Strangely, the lasers went right through it, as if it were a ghost. Heggs shouted in confusion, but the man cried out, "Who's there?" Confused, Heggs realized the man couldn't see him. He tested his own hand, passing it through objects, realizing he couldn't physically interact with anything. As Heggs desperately tried to understand his predicament, he noticed an old knapsack on the ground. A knapsack with his initials. It hit him. An idea that still had not been revealed to the reader caused him to begin destroying every grumpf egg he could find, blasting batch after batch. With each destroyed egg, the grumpf creature faded more. Once he had destroyed the final egg, the beast vanished entirely. In a quiet moment, the young man waved in thanks to Heggs as he vanished away. We then returned to the present on the bench. The bounty hunter questioned Heggs' motives and why he would risk his life for the younger man. Heggs explained that the knapsack he had seen was his own, marked with his initials, showing the bounty hunter the same knapsack in the present day. Heggs revealed that the younger man he had saved was himself, and that in some mysterious way he had traveled back in time to save himself from the grumpf creature, and he did that by ensuring it was never born by destroying its eggs. Whether it was the planet, the creature, or some terror in the force, Heggs and the reader couldn't say. The young bounty hunter, much like us, struggled to make sense of it all while Heggs finished the last of the drink. Trying to calm him, Heggs finally offered the grumpf egg, but both were shocked to discover its terrible taste. Laughing, Heggs admitted he had never tried it himself. So what do you think? Was Heggs telling the truth, unable to explain it like other mysterious aspects of the Force? Or was he lying to get another sip of that drink? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.